Hello, how are you? I'm a little tired. Sit down, please. I'd like to speak English today too to improve my speaking skill. Let's get it started. Today, it is September 26th, 2023. It's on Tuesday and sunny outside. How are you spending Tuesday? Have you got a day off today? Or do you have a work or school today? It depends on your schedule. It hinges on your schedule. It depends on your schedule. It's all up to your schedule. It is dependent on your schedule. How do you like Tuesday? I'm sure you are being used to the working or studying style today after finishing Monday. Monday works as a rehabilitation to get used to the condition of the week after 2 holidays, Saturday and Sunday. So I'm sure you are being used to the working or studying condition gradually. I used to play a lot of video games when I was in my teens. I used to play a lot of video games, which I regret. I used to ask my parents to buy video games whenever we go to second-hand shops. I sometimes fall asleep with the air conditioner on, which also I regret. I sometimes fall asleep with the air conditioner on. I sometimes fall asleep with the TV on. I sometimes fall asleep with the air conditioner on. I sometimes fall asleep with the air conditioner on. I didn't used to like alcoholic beverages since a long time ago. I didn't used to go there. I didn't used to eat the lunch in around the train station. I didn't used to eat lunch at the school cafe to avoid the congestion. I didn't used to eat lunch in the school cafe to avoid congestion. I didn't used to study at all when I was a kid. I didn't used to study at all when I was a kid. I didn't used to do homeworks by deadline, which were causes why I was scolded by my teacher. I didn't used to do homeworks at all until I was scolded by my teacher or parents. I didn't used to focus on the study with much attention. I didn't used to study at all when I was a kid. I didn't used to study at all when I was a kid, which I regret now. I'm suffering from the loss of study now. Did you also used to play a lot of video games when you were a kid or even now? Did you also used to play a lot of video games? Did you used to play video games? Did you used to play any musical instrument? Did you used to play any musical instrument? Did you used to play 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 musical instrument? Did you used to study a lot? Did you used to play a musical instrument? Did you used to belong to a club activity? Did you used to belong to a club activity when you were a student? Did you used to belong to a club activity such as soccer, baseball, basketball, volleyball when you were a student? Did you used to belong to a club activity? Did you used to belong to a club activity? No, I didn't used to belong to any club activities when I was a student. No, I didn't used to belong to any club activities when I was a student. Did you used to belong to a club activity when you were a high school student? I didn't used to read a book at all before, but I do that. I didn't used to read a lot. I didn't used to read a book before. I didn't used to read a book before. I didn't used to read a book before, but I do it now for my intelligence. I didn't used to read books, even comics before, but I do it now. Did the post office used to exist there, where a convenience store is located now? Did more people used to gather at the event in the past? Did more people used to gather at the event in the past? Did more people used to flock to the festival before? Did more people used to go there before? Did more children used to go to the festival before? I would often play at the playground. I used to play in the playground. I would often play in the playground until the sun goes down. I would often persuade my parents to buy video games. I would often persuade my parents to buy video games. I would often persuade my parents to buy video games in return for studying hard, like getting perfect score on the test although I couldn't. I would often persuade my parents to buy me video games in return for getting perfect score, 100 points usually, on tests. I would often persuade my parents to buy me video games. I would often persuade my parents to buy me video games in return for studying hard. Are you used to getting up early in the morning? No, I'm not used to getting up early. I will not forever, maybe. I will not be used to getting up early. I will not be used to getting up early for good. Perpetually. Forever. Everlastingly. For good. For good. For good. Perpetually. Eternally. 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 I'm not used to performing in public. I'm not used to performing in public, so whenever I perform in the public, for example, delivering a speech, I tremble. I make many mistakes. But I'd like to praise myself by appearing in front of the people and challenging. I guess, I think, I suppose, I presume, I assume that challenging in front of the people, even with mistakes, are better than keeping myself to a room without challenging. I am used to studying for a long time. I am used to studying for a long time. I am used to studying whole day. I am used to studying all day long. I am used to studying all day long. I am used to spending my time alone. I am used to spending my time alone on my own. I am not used to waiting for a long time in front of the shop. I am not used to waiting for a long time in front of shops. Have you got used to the new environment in the new department of the company? Have you got used to the new environment? Have you got used to the new environment? No, I haven't got used to the new environment yet, but my coworkers are very kind and nice. Maybe so I will soon. it took me about 1 year for me to get used to the public transportations in the new environment. It took me about 1 year for me to get used to the public transportations. It took me about 1 year for me to get used to taking public transportation in the area. Now I've got used to spending my time alone. I've got used to spending my time alone. Have you got used to delivering a speech in public? Have you got used to delivering a speech in the meeting? Have you got used to delivering a speech in public? Have you got used to taking public transportations in the new prefecture around your house? Have you got used to working in the new company? Have you got used to working in the new company? Have you got used to working in the new environment? Have you got used to having a life there? Have you got used to having a life there? Have you got used to having a life there? Have you got used to having a life there? Have you got used to leading a life there? Have you got used to living a life there? Have you got used to living a life there? Have you got used to have you got used to leading a life there? Have you got used to leading a life there? No, I haven't got used to taking public transportation here yet, but I'm trying. I haven't got used to giving a speech in the meeting yet. I haven't got used to giving a speech in front of people yet. I got used to the taste of natto when I was a kid. But when I ate natto, the fermented soybeans, for the first time, I didn't like it. But gradually, I came to like it. I got to like it. Now I like it. Good for my health. Have you got used to driving your new car? Have you got used to driving your new car? Have you got used to typing the keyboard? Have you got used to typing your new keyboard. Have you got used to typing the new keyboard? Have you got used to typing the keyboard? Have you got used to the routine? No, I haven't got used to the routine yet, but I'm memorizing many things daily, every day. I might as well study at home as participate in the bowling party. I may as well study at home as take part in the party. I might as well read a textbook as read a comic. I might as well spend the money on unwanted things as lose it at gambling. I may as well spend my money on unwanted things as lose it at gambling. I might as well spend 5,000 yen on unwanted things as lose it at gambling. I might as well give away 5,000 yen to somebody as lose it at gambling. I may as well have a rest at the hotel as go for sightseeing during the typhoon. You might as well sleep enough and study hard the day before the examination. Either way, I might as well take the train as take the ferry. I will get a motion sick either way. I might as well take the bus as take the ferry. Either way, I will get a motion sick though. I might as well take the bus as take the ferry. Either way, I will get a motion sick. I may as well take the bus as take the ferry. Either way, both ways, I will get a motion sick though. I may as well study at home as participate in the party. I may as well study at home as take part in the party. And some people might as well spend 1.5 or twice much money on the lunch as wait for a long time in front of a shop or a restaurant. And some people feel that they might as well spend 1.5 or twice much money for lunch as wait for a long time in front of a restaurant to have a space in order to have space, enough space and comfortability. And some people will think that they may as well spend 1.5 or twice much more money on lunch as wait for a long time in front of the restaurant for securing the comfortability and more time. And some people think they might as well spend 1.5 or twice much more money on the lunch as wait for a long time in front of a restaurant. I may as well decide where to eat as I walk around the restaurant to decide for more than 30 minutes. I may as well compromise to a certain extent and enter a restaurant as walk around the restaurant districts for more than 30 minutes. I may as well compromise to a certain extent and enter a restaurant as walking around for more than 30 minutes before entering, deciding. I may as well have lunch at the classroom with sandwiches as wait for a long time in the school cafe. Some students feel that they may as well have lunch at the classroom with their box lunch as wait for a long time in a crowded school cafe. Some students of the university think that they might as well take the steps as take the elevator crowded with students after class have finished. Some students assume that they may as well take the steps as wait for their turns in a crowded space. Some students of the university think that they may as well take the steps as take the crowded elevator. Some students of the university think that they may as well take the steps as take the crowded elevators. Some students of the university think that they may as well take the steps as take the crowded elevator. Some students of the university assume that they might as well take the steps as wait for the crowded elevators. She cannot help singing. She cannot help singing. She cannot help singing all the time. She cannot help singing while taking a shower. She cannot help singing when she is alone in the elevator. I cannot help thanking you for what you have done for me ever. I cannot help thank you. I cannot help appreciating it. I cannot help appreciating what you have done for me. She cannot help but sing. 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 She cannot help but think when she is alone in the elevator. She cannot but think when she is alone in the elevator. Some people cannot help drinking a cup of coffee every morning. Some people cannot help but drink a cup of coffee every morning. Some people cannot but drink a cup of coffee every morning. Some people cannot help drinking a cup of coffee after eating lunch. Some people cannot help but drink a cup of coffee after eating lunch. Some people cannot but drink a cup of coffee after eating lunch. The boss couldn't help hitting the desk with anger. The boss couldn't help but hit the desk with anger. The boss couldn't but hit the desk with anger. The customers couldn't help shouting with fear in the haunted house. The customers couldn't help but shout with fear in the haunted house. The customers couldn't but shout with fear in the haunted house. She cannot help rushing to the refrigerator as soon as coming back from school. She cannot help but rush to the refrigerator on arriving at home from school. She cannot but rush to the fridge on arriving at home from school. Some of the audiences couldn't help crying by the beautiful sound played by the pianist. Some of the audiences couldn't help but cry by the beautiful sound made by the pianist. Some of the audiences couldn't but cry because of the beautiful sound made by the pianist. You cannot be too careful when you cross the street. You cannot be too careful when you cross the street. You cannot be too careful when you swim in the sea. You cannot be too careful when you take care of your health. You cannot be too careful when you drive your car. I cannot say thank you too much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it for what you have done for me. It was very helpful. I'm super grateful for what you have done for me. Ever. Yes. I cannot thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough. I cannot appreciate it 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 too much. 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 We cannot make others happy too much. We cannot make others people happy. We cannot make other people happy too much. We cannot make other people happy enough. We cannot make other people happy too much. We cannot make other people happy enough. I cannot appreciate it too much. I cannot appreciate it too much. I cannot appreciate what you have done so far enough. You cannot be too careful when you cross the street. You cannot be too careful when you drive your car. You cannot be too careful when you drive your car. I cannot thank you too much. I cannot thank you too much. I cannot say thank you. I cannot thank you too much. I cannot appreciate what you have done so far too much. I cannot thank you too much. The passengers may well be tired. The passengers might well be tired, spending at the airport for more than 2 hours after the announcement of the delay. Employees may well be tired at the age of at around 5 o'clock p.m. because they have been working from morning. Your boss may well get angry at you. Your boss might well get mad at you. The new video game may well be selling well. The new video game might well be selling well because it's been almost 5 years since the last version was released. Many fans were waiting for them. Many fans have been waiting for the release. So the new video game may well be selling well. The new video game might well be selling well. Most of the people may well forget the event which was held 50 years ago. Many people may well forget what they have got as appreciation. Many people might well forget the help they have got from others with time. The students may well be tired. The students might well be tired walking a long distance. The students may well lose concentration after 15 minutes. The students might well lose consciousness, lose concentration, motivation, morale. The students may well lose motivation, concentration, morale after 50 minutes. That's why each class is divided into 50 minutes. And the students may well lose motivation, concentration, morale. And the students might well lose motivation, might well lose motivation, might well lose motivation. And the students might well lose motivation. And the students might well lose motivation after being notified of the cancellation of the school trip. Your boss might well get angry at you. Your boss might well be mad at you. She may well get even with you. She might well get even with you. The machine might well break down with no maintenance at all. The device may well break down with no maintenance at all. The machine may well break down. The machine might well break down with no maintenance at all. The speeding car might be arrested, pulled over. The speeding car might be pulled over by the police officer. The speeding car might well be pulled over. The speeding car may well be pulled over. The speeding car might 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 well be pulled over. The flowers may well be withered. The flower may well have been withered. The flowers might well have been withered. The flowers may well be withered. The flowers may well wither. The flowers may well wither. The flowers might well wither. The flowers might well wither. The flowers might well wither. The flowers may well wither. Because you didn't water. You haven't watered. Hmm. Hmm. The product may well not be sold at all because it is too expensive. The product might well not be selling. The products may well be selling well because they are very reasonable. The products might well be selling well. You may well be tired after 8-year flight. You might well tired. You might well be tired. You might well be tired after 8-hour flight. You may well be tired after 8-hour flight. You might well be tired. You might well be tired after 8-hour flight. You might well be tired after 8-hour flight. You might well be tired after 8-year flight. You might well be tired. You might well be tired. You might well be tired after 8-year flight. You may well be tired after 8-hour flight. You might well be tired. You might well be tired after 8-hour flight. You may well make a mistake in front of the people when delivering a speech. You might well make a mistake when performing in the public. You are under such a strong pressure. You might well make a mistake when you perform in front of the people. You might well make a mistake when you perform in front of the people. When you performed in front of the people. You might well make many mistakes in the public when you performed. You might well make a mistake. You might well make a mistake with nervousness in the public. You might well make many mistakes when you performed in the public because you were under much pressure. You might well make many mistakes when you perform in the public, 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 when you performed in the public, when you performed in the public, when you performed in the public. Your parents may well worry about you. Because you are still here and not messaged them for your situation now. Your parents might well worry about you because you haven't messaged her. But besides that, it's already 11 o'clock p.m. Your parents may well worry about you. Your parents might well be concerned about you. Your parents might well be concerned for you. Your parents may well be worried about you. Your parents might well be worried about you. The boss might well get angry. Your boss might well get angry. The sleeping dog may well get angry at you. The sleeping dog might well get angry at you because his sleeping was disturbed by you. The dog may well get angry at you. The dog might well get angry at you. The dog might well angry at you. The dog might well get angry at you. The dog might well be mad at you. I'd rather play baseball than watch it on TV. I'd rather swim in the sea than climb the mountain. I would rather swim in the sea than climb the mountain. I'd rather swim in the sea than climb the mountain. I'd rather swim in the sea than climb the mountain. I'd rather swim in the sea than climb the mountain. I'd rather swim in the sea than than climb the mountain. I would rather swim in the sea than climb the mountains. I'd rather swim in the sea than climb the mountain. I'd rather swim in the sea than climb the mountain. I'd rather play baseball than watch it on TV. I'd play baseball rather than watch it on TV. I'd play baseball rather than watch it on TV. I would rather play baseball than watch it on TV. I'd rather watch the fireworks display than watch it from a distance in a crowded place. I would rather watch the fireworks display on TV than watch it on the spot in a very crowded place for a fee. I'd rather watch the fireworks display on TV than watch it on the spot in a very crowded place for a fee. I'd rather watch the fireworks display on TV than watch it on the spot in a crowded place for a fee. I'd rather watch the fireworks display on TV. I'd rather watch the fireworks display. I'd rather watch the fireworks display. I'd rather watch the fireworks display on TV than watch it on the spot from a distance in a crowded place. I'd rather walk around the tourist spots than going with the bus. I'd rather walk around than take the bus. I would rather walk around the tourist spots than take the bus. Can I have 2 pieces of the bread? And could you remove the green one? I don't know the name of the green cucumber-like slice. Excuse me, can I have a day off tomorrow? Sorry for the short notice. Can I have a day off tomorrow? Could I have a day off tomorrow? Can I have a day off tomorrow? Could I have a day off tomorrow? Can I have one? Can I have 250 gram of the beef and 200 kimchi? Can I have a small size of the coffee, black coffee? And can I have 2 pieces of sandwiches and 2 cheeseburgers? Thank you. Can I close the window? Can I open the window? Can I turn off the air conditioner? Can I close the blind? Can I open the blind? Because I'd like to see the scenery from the window. Can I open the blinder? Can I open the blinder? Could I open the blinder? Can I open the blinder? Could I open the blinder? Can I open the blinder? Could I open the blinder? Can I open the blinder? Could I open the blinder? Can I open the blinder? Could I open the blinder? Can I open the blinder? Could I open the blinder? Can I have a longer lunch time today? Could I have a longer lunch time today? Can I call on you tonight? Because I'd like to have a word with you privately. Can I drop in on you? Can I call on you tonight? Because I'd like to have a word with you privately. Because I'd like to have a private with you. Because I'd like to have a word private with you. Can I call on you today? Can I call on you today? Can I drop in on you today? Tonight? Can I drop in on you 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 tonight? Can I stop by a convenience store on the way? Because I'd like to buy something. Could I drop by a convenience store to buy an energy drink to wake up? Because it can be dangerous to drive my car with drowsiness. Can I stop by a convenience store? Could I stop by a convenience store? Sure. Be my guest. Can I add a little bit more pepper and salt into ramen? To your taste? As you like, as you like. Can I extend the time for 30 minutes? Can I extend our karaoke time for 30 minutes? Or 1 hour? Can I close the blinder? Can I open 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 the blinder? Could I open the blinder? Can I have a week holidays? Can I have a week vacation? 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 Can I have a week-long vacation? Can I have a week-long vacation? Can I have a week-long vacation? Could I have a week-long vacation? Sure. Excuse me, can I borrow the telephone here? Can I have 2 pieces of barbecue burgers? 2 barbecue burgers, 1 espresso coffee, and middle size of Coca-Cola, please. Can I have middle size of Coca-Cola, 2 cheeseburgers, 3 barbecue burgers, and 2 large size French fries. Two large size French fries. Two French fries. 2 large size French fries. Two large size French fries. That's it. Can I turn up the volume of the TV? Can I turn off the light for sleeping? Can I turn off the light? Can I turn off the light? Can I turn off the light? Can I put some of my belongings on your desk? Because I don't have much space right now. For a moment. Sure. Can I put some of my belongings on your desk? Can I put some of my belongings in your locker? Can I put some of my belongings on your desk? Can I put some of my belongings on your desk for a moment? Sure. Can I commute to the workplace 30 minutes later than usual? Because there is a thing I have to do tomorrow. Could I arrive at the workplace 30 minutes later than usual? Next year. Can I have a week-long vacation next year? Maybe next September. Could I have a week-long vacation in the next September? 1 year left, so it can be very difficult if I desire such a long vacation on short notice, but is there 1 year left, so could you consider it, please? Thank you. Can I have 2 large French fries, 2 barbecue hamburgers, 2 cheeseburgers, and 2 middle-size Coca-Cola? Can I have a 30-minute longer lunch break? Because I'm really curious of eating lunch at the newly opened cafe. Can I have a 30-minute longer lunch break? Could I have a 30-minute longer lunch break? Can I have a 30-minute longer lunch break? Can I have a 30-minute longer lunch break? Can you pass the salt, please? Could you pass the salt, please? Can you turn up the volume of the TV a little bit more? Can you be quiet? Could you be quiet? Can you refrain from smoking and drinking here? There is a lounge you can eat and drink. Can you turn down the volume of the talking? Can you turn down the volume of the talking? Thank you. Can you pick me up at the airport? Can you give me a ride to the airport? Could you give me a ride to the airport? Can you give me a ride to the airport? Could you give me a ride to the airport? I would appreciate it if you could give me a ride to the airport. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it if you could give me a ride to the airport. It would be very helpful if you could give me a ride to the airport. I would appreciate it if you could give me a ride to the airport. I would appreciate it if you could give me a ride to the airport. I would appreciate it if you could give me a ride to the airport. Hmm. Can you pick me at the school tonight? Can you pick me up in front of the bar after finishing the party? I will pay you the same amount as the fee for the taxi. Can you pick me up in front of the bar after finishing the party? I will pay you for the same amount as the taxi fee. Can you pass the salt, please? Can you pass the sugar, please? Can you pass me the salt, please? Can you pass me the sugar, please? Can you pass the salt to me, 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 please? Can you pass the sugar to me, please? Sure, sure. Can you close the window, please? Because the direct sunlight is affecting my skin and eye vision. Too bright, too dazzling for me. Can you close the blind because the direct sunlight is affecting my eyes. It's too bright. Can you close the blinder because the strong direct sunlight is affecting my eyes? Could you close the blinder or curtain because the strong direct sunlight is affecting my eyes. It's too bright. Will you be quiet because the guests are sleeping in the room? Will you be quiet? Thank you. Would you be quiet because the guests are sleeping in the room? There is a lounge room where you can have the conversation, drink, eat food. Will you borrow me the report? Will you borrow me the notebook for today? I will bring it back to you tomorrow. Will you borrow me your notebook with the lecture of the professors? I was absent from the school today, so I'd like to know what the professor taught to you when I was away. I will bring it back to you tomorrow. Can I? Sure. Excuse me. Can you lend me your notebook with the lecture by that professor, because I was absent from the class, so I would like to know and learn what the professor taught you while I was away. Sure. I will bring it back to you tomorrow. Excuse me. Will you lend me the notebook with the content of the lecture by the professor, as I was absent from the class because I was sick, so if it is possible, I will bring it back to you tomorrow. Sure. Would you move over a little bit more? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was taking up so much space. Would you move over a little bit more? Sorry, I don't notice I was taking up so much space. It's okay. Excuse me, would you move over a little bit more? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was taking up so much space. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I had been taking up much space. Would you move over a little bit more? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I had been taking up so much space. Excuse me, would you move over a little bit more? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I had been taking up much space. No problem. Would you work on Sunday instead of me? Only this Sunday, if possible. If it is possible, would you mind working on Sunday? If it is convenient for you, would you mind working on this Sunday? Because we have many orders to be dealt with on Sunday. Sure. It's a good timing because I don't have any plan on Sunday. Good. Will you buy the pencil driller on your way to the supermarket? Would you buy the pencil driller at the supermarket, which is selling very well, if possible? If you don't mind, will you buy the pencil driller at the supermarket? I need it. If it is convenient for you, would you buy the pencil driller at the supermarket? The one I showed you yesterday. If it is possible, will you buy the pencil driller and eraser at the supermarket? If it is convenient for you, would you buy the pencil driller and 2 pieces of pencil? If it is convenient for you, Would you buy the pencil driller, the one I showed you yesterday on the picture, and 2 erasers? Any erasers are okay. Would you stop by a convenience store? There are some things I wanna buy. Would you drop by somewhere with toilets? I can still be patient, but the sooner the better it is. Will you stop by somewhere with toilets? The sooner the better it is. I am not in a hurry, but the sooner the better it is. Will you stop by somewhere with toilets? I'd like to go to the toilet. I'm not in a hurry, but the sooner the better it is. Would you drop by somewhere with toilet? Because I'd like to go to a toilet. Would you stop by somewhere toilet before we enter the mountain? I guess there is no toilet or rest area in the middle of the mountain, so I'd like to finish the toilet before that. Okay. Would you turn the car around and go back to my house? I forgot turn off the air conditioner. And it's there around the corner, so it won't be bothering for us. And we have much time. We still have much time. Because we left our house so early. Excuse me. Would you go back to my house? Would you turn the car around? Would you turn the car around and go back to our house? I forgot to turn off the air conditioner. Would you hand in the report to my boss, well, if it is possible, if it is not inconvenient for you? Would you hand in this document to the person who will come as a night shift tonight? Because I have to go home now. Will you turn in the document to the person coming in as a night shift? Because I have to go now. He will come in 7 o'clock p.m. If you don't mind, would you turn in the document to the person who will come to the office at 7 o'clock p.m. as a night shift? If you don't mind, would you hand in the document to the person who will come to the office at 7 o'clock p.m. as a night shift? Will you close the window? Would you close the window? Will you close the window? Would you close the window? If you don't mind, would you post the letter to the post box on your way to school? If you don't mind, would you post the letter to the post box on the way? If you don't mind, would you post the postcard to the post office along the walkway? If you don't mind, would you post the letter to the post box along the walkway on the way to school? If you don't mind, would you post the letter to the post box along the walkway on your way to school? Okay, I will do. If you don't mind, would you work 30 minutes longer than usual today? If you don't mind, would you work on Saturday next week? Because we have a lot of orders to be dealt with. If you don't mind, would you work on next Saturday? Because we have a lot of orders to be dealt with. Sure, sure. Would you mind moving over a little bit more? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I had been taking up much space. Would you mind moving over a little bit more? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I had been taking up so much space. Would you mind helping me set up the table? Would you mind helping me? Would you mind helping me set up the tables? Would you mind helping me studying English? Would you mind helping me solving the problems? Would you mind closing the door? Would you mind picking me up at the airport? Would you mind moving over a little bit more? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I had been taking up so much space. Would you mind helping me dealing with the pile of tasks? Would you mind helping me deal with the pile of tasks? Would you mind helping me deal with the heap of tasks? Would you mind helping me deal with the heap of tasks? Would you mind helping me deal with the pile of tasks? Would you mind issuing the receipt? Would you mind issuing the receipt? Would you mind taking a picture with me? Would you mind accompanying me to the newly opened restaurant? Would you mind accompanying me to the office today? Would you mind accompanying me to the club? Shall we have lunch at a newly opened restaurant? Shall we go to karaoke tonight? Sure, sounds good. Shall we have a break soon? Shall we have a coffee break now? 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 Let's go to karaoke, shall we? Sure, sounds good. Let's go to Universal Studios Japan next Monday. Sounds good. Let's go to Tokyo Disneyland next Wednesday, shall we? Sure. It's better to go there on weekdays to escape from the congestion of weekends. Shall we go to the beach for a change? Shall we go to the beach for a change? Shall we go to the beach for a change? Shall we go to the beach for a change? Shall we go on a trip to a foreign country for a change? Shall we go to Okinawa for a change? Shall we go to Hokkaido for a change? Shall we go to a foreign country for recreation? Shall we go to a foreign country for recreation? Shall we go on a trip to a foreign country for a change? Shall we go on a trip to a foreign country for fun? Shall we go on a trip to a foreign country for fun? Let's go to Universal Studios Japan, shall we? Sure. Okay, I will finish speaking here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. See you!